Hey, how's it going, guys? How's everybody today? I'm having a great day. You know why? I'm having a great day because I took a chance on life being great. That's it. And that's what today's video is about. Today's video is about having a great day every day. So, while you're dealing with narcissism and all of the endless crazy issues that come with that, a lot of people ride the fence, and I'm saying that because I know I rode the fence as well. We really spend some of us. Now, some of us are very good with this and know how to move on when you see certain things. Some of us do not. Some of us want to, the horse is completely, totally dead, and we're still beating the horse. It is not breathing, no signs of life, been sitting there, started smelling funny, it's riding everything. We still beating that horse trying to get it up to run. And I'm just using that analogy in reference to how we will stay in something way too long. Sometimes we just don't give up. We just like, it gotta get better at some point, right? Dealing with a narcissist, that's where we're wrong. That's what we learned. We're wrong. It doesn't have to get better at some point. Not with a narc. As a matter of fact, it gets a lot worse as you go forward. So, I just wanted to talk about, some of the things that we overlook when it comes to living our life a certain way. One thing that I want you to consider, if you're on the fence and you're still trying to figure this out, what you're going to do, I want you to consider how much of your life are you willing to waste? And I mean, take time and give it away. Give it right back. Just waste it. Just throw the time in the trash because you're still trying to figure it out and you're still trying to walk with the person and figure out what they're going to do, even though they're showing you what they're going to do by continuing to show you that they're not going to stop. It's going to stay right there where it's at. We believe that they don't know what they're doing. Well, they do know what they're doing. But think of it like this. If they showed you and told you, I know exactly what I'm doing to you. I've been doing this to you for the longest time. You're so crazy and stupid. You actually believe I don't know what I'm doing, and we're both living here with one another. If they came out and told you like that, most of the time we wouldn't believe them. But if you just consider that might be true, they're not going to tell you anything like that because they know, number one, to never give you closure. The same way we're taught not to tell a narcissist that they are a narcissist knows not to ever give you closure. Because if they do, they know that they'll never get back in. That's something that they're not willing to risk. That's something that they don't want to do. So a narc isn't going to do it. They're going to continue to, hey, dummy, forgive me 10,000 more times, for the same things you have forgiven me for several other times in the past. That's just how they are. And it's like, at what point do we get to closure? At what point do we say, you know what? I'm going to take a chance in my life to try to just have a good life, to try to enjoy my life. We are so afraid of not meeting someone else that is better than what we have, when the truth of the matter is it would be pretty damn hard to meet somebody worse than what you're dealing with. Honestly, it'd be pretty hard to meet somebody in worse shape than that person. You know, loneliness, again, you're never lonelier than when you're with a narcissist. That's the loneliest you're ever going to be in this life. With the narcissist. So that's not a good reason either. You know, as a matter of fact, you don't even feel lonely anymore after you've gotten rid of the narcissist. And you know, as you navigate through life, you know, and I've seen different people in the comments talk about, you know, like, I just don't want to go through that. I just don't want to, you know, take that chance. Like, you know, they may be here. I remember one person, not even a month out of the relationship, and she's ready to throw in the towel, you know. And lots of people are like that. Like, I don't want to, I just can't do this. It's so much easier with the other person, you know, especially financially. So we make excuses to stay in bondage, stay in captivity, if you will. We make excuses to stick it out, to stay with someone that we know we cannot trust. We know this person doesn't truly love us. And for real, we don't truly love them. However, we will waste all of our time just sitting there with, just beating that dead horse. And you know something? I hear women say all the time, the good men stay with bad women. Say it all the time. And then by the time he gets with a good woman, right? He's giving her one chance and she's cut. But the bad woman got 10 billion trillion chances, right? That's something that people do. You know, that's something that men do. I ain't gonna lie, it's something that we do. You know, but ladies, on the flip side of that, y'all will give the bad boy all of your good years. All of your good years. And then you want to go to a good guy after he has driven you completely, totally crazy. Like, you know, but you've given him all your good years, you know. And I'm saying that to y'all just to say we both do those same type of things, you know. And that's what this video was really geared towards dealing with. Don't wait until your good years are gone to deal with a good person. You know, don't wait until, you know, kingdom comes. You know what I'm saying? Before you decide you want to enjoy your life. Man, life is about enjoyment. It is about being happy, you know? And I'm saying, I look at it like this. Okay, you went through something traumatic. Oh, right, I get it. Everybody's done that. We've all had bad relationships. Don't make that your purpose in life, though. Don't make just getting out of this relationship the biggest life-changing event in your life. Because your life is so much bigger than that. Life is so much bigger than getting out of a toxic relationship. There are so many other things going on. It's like you wanted to get different things in your life started, but yet you cannot get it started because you're around this person that is so toxic, so negative, so poisonous to you that your attitude is just, hey, I can't get it together. I don't want it to be, if loving this narcissist is wrong, I don't want to be right. And we make a million, trillion, billion excuses to stay in bad situations. And I'm saying, let's start making those kind of excuses to have a good life. Make excuses to have a good life. You know, if loving a good life is wrong, then I don't want to be right. You feel what I'm saying? Let's turn those negatives into positives, because that's how you turn your life into a positive. That's it. It's just that simple. We try to wait for this magical sign, and I got to hear something. I got to see sparks shoot out the sky, and all you really had to do was say, you know what? I ain't taking this bull no more. I'm not dealing with this craziness anymore. That's it. And stop doing it. It's a simple action. Just stop doing it. Your life is waiting on you. Your life is waiting for you to say, you know what? It's time for me to have some fun with this thing. I love myself. I want to move forward. And that's what I'm going to do. Whatever it takes. I was speaking with someone, and, the person asked me what it took for me to really make the change in life. What does it take to make you go no contact? And I understand how that is very difficult. I do. I understand that that's a very difficult thing. But, the thing that I expressed was that I got tired. I got tired of being tired, of being tired, of being tired. And I was tired of just wasting time. I started really taking a very, very close look at the strong possibility that you could be 60, 70, 80, 90 years old with someone who is lying, cheating, and stealing from you at an old age. And I realized, wow, man, can you imagine the kind of waste of your life that is? To just be with somebody just to say you made it when you really didn't make it. You failed. Because if you get to the end of your life and you're not happy, and I mean happy, and you're able to look back at your life and say, man, you know what? I enjoyed this life. It didn't have everything that I wanted, but for the most part, man, I enjoyed my life. I traveled. I went and visited my relatives. I had a good relationship with family and friends. Okay, you know what? There's a possibility that I won't, get married again. It's a possibility that, I won't have that great relationship that I so badly want. But guess what? The one thing I knew for sure was that I didn't have to wake up every single day looking at the person next to me like another day wasted with this rat, with this cruddy, dirty, no good vice. I didn't have to spend another day knowing. See, I already knew that every day spent with this other person is a day lost. I lost again. See, I got to the place in my life where I knew that was a loss. And I realized, dang, all I have to do is cut that part of my life out. And I start winning. It was like I had cancer. And I went to I self-medicated and operated on that thing. Cut it right out. Cut that cancer right out. I no longer I'm cancer-free. I'm a survivor. That's how serious it is. That's how serious it is cutting that vice out of cutting that narcissistic devil out of your life. That's how serious it is, people. It's just that serious. It's just like losing cancer. You're happy. You get to live. You get to live. You're living. You get to live. Because you're not living while you're with a narcissist. You're not. When you're living with a narcissist, you're living your worst life. Living your worst life. It doesn't get worse than being with a narcissist. Every day you don't know what's going to happen. One thing you do know is it's not going to be a good day. And I'm saying the scattered days, times that you have good times, not good days, not good weeks, not good years, good days, not even a whole day, just moments, happy moments with a narc every now and then. And I'm saying I knew that. I accepted it. And then a lot of you guys who are newly out of your relationship and this is new to you and you're trying to get beyond the rumination and stuff, you got to learn how to forgive yourself. Your pain that you're dealing with has very little to do with the narcissist. It's everything to do with your betrayal of yourself. That self-betrayal, that's the ruminating feeling that you feel. That's why you're hurting. That's why you can't get past. It's not that person. That person treated you like doo-doo. They did. So you're not sitting here ruminating about them. You're ruminating because you weren't listening to your inner voice. You were not listening to your inner voice. And now you're at a place where your inner voice is totally in charge because the devil has left you alone. Or you have left them alone. One of the two. And that's self-betrayal. Sometimes you have to see what you have done to yourself through someone else. That was the narc's purpose in your life sometimes, to show you what you're doing to yourself. I'm simply saying here to you in this video to you guys today that, listen, life is about loving yourself. It's about enjoying this life, enjoying your life. You were not put here to be a sacrifice for someone else. Okay? You were put here and you came here to love, to live your life, to enjoy this life to the fullest, to enjoy it beyond anything you ever imagined. Okay? Let's get back to nature. Let's get back to enjoyment. Let's get back to loving our life, loving ourselves. That's the most important part. The key in feeling better is forgive yourself. Okay? You made a mistake. You've made mistakes. You're going to make mistakes in the future. Don't beat yourself up because you made another mistake. You're a beautiful person. You're beautiful people. You got to be your biggest cheerleader out here. I told you, nobody's coming to save you. You got to see yourself at the end of that tunnel because you are the light at the end of the tunnel. You are the light. You are the one that's coming to save yourself. You have to be the one that's going to push yourself, to motivate yourself, to uplift yourself every single day. Because that's where we go wrong right there, people. We're looking for somebody else to be our cheerleader. And as you can see, they are not motivating us in a positive direction. So I'm just saying all that to say, when you want the pain to stop, then stop it. It's very simple. Also, it's very difficult. I get it. We have all these chains that we claim. Well, I have children with the narc and I have this and I can't do. Listen, I know people with children with narcs. People, it's all on you. It's all about when you're ready to heal. If you can't stop, smoking cigarettes and you got lung cancer and your doctor done told you you're going to die if you don't stop, you just made a choice right there. Yeah, you're addicted, but still you're not getting the help. If you're on this page right now, you're getting help. I'm telling you to stop. Learn how to cut them off. Yeah, y'all got children, so what? And you just want to you're determined some part of that relationship is going to be salvaged. At least let's be good parents together. Narc done showed you they're not a good parent. They've shown you they're not a good spouse. They've shown you that they are a total fraud. And yet, your mind is still made up that I'm still going to somehow figure this out. Whew. I'm still going to have contact with that person. We're going to figure a way out of this. You still speaking French. You still saying we. We when you're dealing with a narcissist, okay? No we's dealing with narcissists. You're dealing with someone who came to destroy you. Understand that. Let it go. Okay? Let it go. Just get back to you. Get back to loving you. Or get to loving you. Okay? Forgive yourself. You can go back sometimes. We all have went back to the narc a few times. Okay? That doesn't make you that doesn't mean anything is wrong with you. You got to keep going back until you get it through your mind that this person is who they are. Because the good thing about a narcissist is And I said it, I found a good thing about the narcissist. Every time you think of a way to forgive them for what they've done to you, they show you that they don't deserve forgiveness. Or I'll say this, they show you that they knew what they were doing and they intended on hurting you. And every time you reach back out to them, they'll show you again that they intended on hurting you. Okay? Show yourself some forgiveness. You deserve it. All right, that's my video. Listen, guys, I want to thank all of my new supporters. I want to thank everybody that has subscribed to the channel, everybody who's been here with me since day one. I thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. And also for just participating in everything that I do. You know, we're a tribe together. I thank you for going into the comments and leaving the comments. Y'all help so many people. You know, when you leave your personal comment, you're telling people a story of how you made it. You know, let's talk about, in this video, I want you guys to leave some encouraging thoughts to people who are on the fence, who need help with that separation, you know. And I'll see you guys on the next video, all right? Listen, I have a Facebook group. It's called Narcissist Anonymous 101, the Empath Tribe. If you need to speak with me for some coaching because you are going through it and you're trying to figure this out and how you're going to pull it back together, I get it. I've been there. I've done that. Call me. Just get into my inbox. Leave me a message on my Facebook or my Instagram. I want you guys to go to my Instagram and follow me on Instagram. Send me a message in my Instagram. I'll send you my calendar and we'll get you worked out, okay? Thanks again. Talk to you soon.